Okay, hello everyone. I just want to make this video on I just want to make this video on Oblivion Remastered. And I do have some gameplay videos that I made on this on my channel. Um, but yeah, I also have my other Oblivion video that I made. I'll upload that in the future. Um, but um, but yeah, I did play the remaster. I played it when it came out. And I got all the achievements. Played through the story. Um, DLCs. I didn't buy the deluxe edition. Buy all the. I didn't get all the newer DLCs or whatever. I wasn't interested in that. Just played the regular version, but it has a lot of the unique weapon armors for some of the DLCs from the original in there. It's got like some of the player owned houses and stuff. And I did lots of the side content. I did a bit of exploration. Um, and just like level up my character and stuff, just like kind of play through the game. But yeah, the remaster it was really good. I do think the original Oblivion is way better than this remaster. The remaster for me it was fine. There was like a couple technical issues. Like sometimes it have some frames per second issues. It would kind of not be the most stable frames per second. Sometimes there was like kind of these loading screens sometimes where it's like it just like kind of wouldn't load kind of a thing. You have to like kind of like kind of quit the game and then kind of reload, and then it would work again, kind of like a loading glitch. There was those, not many. I think I only had like one of those. There was a height glitch with the side quest that I played, and then they did fix that. So like where the coding of the game was just for certain heights. Just like in general, they didn't have in all the different types of heights for all the different races. They did fix that. So I played this game when it came out, and I played through. I mean, I played the game as the patches came out too. But yeah, I didn't have any issues. Like there's like some loading issues, sometimes some frames per second issues, some stuttering problems, and then sometimes like kind of just like there's a couple quest glitches. Like there was a quest glitch I had in it was one of the faction quests, but then I was able to just like wait around and the NPC showed up. So the quest works. So I was able to do the quest, but like they might have fixed that with an update. I'm not sure, but the NPC doesn't go to the right location. Mind you, I was like kind of waiting around, so I might have missed it. And then the guys like kind of showed up and in a similar area, and I went and talked to him and did the quest. There was that glitch, and then there was a glitch in the Shivering Isles. I talked about this also in that glitch was in the original Oblivion too. It's part of the Shivering Isles, like it's in one of the quests you're doing, and this NPC is supposed to walk through and like kind of open these doors for you, and it works except like the last guy, and then you have to like kind of kill him, and then in the Bethesda games, like you hold down a certain button and you can pick him up, right? You kind of like pick up certain items. You have to kill this like certain monster, and then you just kind of drag him over to, or just pick him up and you just drag over to this door and then the door opens. So it just kind of a weird coding glitch that I had. That was really about it. This game has good graphics and everything, and it's just like playing the original Oblivion. But in this game, the durability is different. I did notice in this game, I had to repair my equipment a lot more. Um, and yeah, I just think the economy, I didn't really check out too much of the economy. I used some pretty kind of just I used to use some gear from some factions, like some unique weapons and stuff. But the economy was like a little bit different, I think, than the original. For me, it just seemed like as I played the remaster, I think things were just more expensive. I think I just like kind of like noticed that like it's kind of like the way I would kind of describe playing remaster, like the economy wise. Um, Obviously in the original it had its own economy too, but I just like kind of found the economy more balanced in the original. But in the Oblivion games, you can make a lot of gold and stuff. It's okay, but when you go to repair your gear and stuff, if you're not doing it yourself, it's kind of expensive at certain shops. But the way I describe the economy of this game, is like it's like playing Fallout New Vegas. Like, when you play Fallout New Vegas, things are very expensive, and it's also very expensive to like kind of like repair your gear and just the way the economy works in New Vegas. It's kind of similar to the remaster of Oblivion, kind of a thing. So things are just kind of like worth a lot of money, but it's also very expensive to kind of keep repairing them. And in this game, the durability of stuff degrades a lot quicker, I noticed. So you have to kind of, you have to kind of repair your stuff a lot more, whether it's like through your skills or like repair kits or whatever, or, it's like going to vendors and stuff and paying the gold. But for me, I just like used some pretty simple items. So it wasn't too expensive, but I just like kind of like noticed the economy was like a little bit different. But I haven't played the original Oblivion in a while, so the economy was could have been similar. I'm not sure, but this game has sprinting. The original didn't have any sprinting, but this game has sprinting. Um, yeah, the way I would describe playing this remaster, it's just like playing Oblivion with like a lot of improvements to um, some of the systems. I would say are a little bit different, like I just talked about, and then it's just like it's like playing the original with improved graphics. And yeah, it's got improved graphics and really just sprinting. Really, it still plays like the original Oblivion, so it still plays like the original, which is totally fine. So there's lots of improvements to this game, but there's not too many improvements. It still plays like the original, just like on modern technology and stuff with some improvements. But it's still fun to play. But yeah, I like this game. I didn't have too many issues with it. I played on my Xbox Series S. I played it when it came out, and I checked out the updates that were released to it. I don't think that they don't update this game anymore. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make updates for this game. Obviously, on other platforms, people had some more technical issues. There was like crashing sometimes. I had a few crashes, but not that much. But on some other platforms, it might have some technical problems and maybe some glitches. But people can always go read through the updates and what they've updated and added to the game. Um, but yeah, overall, I still had fun with it. I like Oblivion, the original, and I like playing this remaster. And I like the remaster, so I got all the achievements. In the original, I got all the achievements. So in this one, I got all the achievements. And yeah, it was fun to replay Oblivion and a remastered with more technology. Just a remaster with the technology was really good. So yeah, I liked it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I still think the original is a lot better, but still the remaster is fun. Playing through the storyline and all the factions, getting all the achievements, playing through the DLCs. It was just a lot of fun. So yeah, let's read through some reviews. So in general, and again, this is a game that some people, just because of the technical issues, some people like this game and some people don't. Um, if you're gonna play Oblivion for the first time, I do recommend playing the original with DLCs. But if you already played Oblivion, the remaster is still fun. But in general, it got an 80, and then user score it got a 7.4. And let's go down to um, platforms. So on PC, it got an 80. On the Xbox Series consoles, got an 82, or Series X probably means Series S too. So it got an 82 on Xbox. Then PlayStation 5 got an 82. And then it also, so yeah, PC was 80. Xbox, PlayStation both got an 82, and then Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know if that's out. I don't know if they're gonna make this game for Nintendo Switch 2, but I don't know if that's out yet. But Nintendo Switch 2 has no reviews. But yeah, so to make this video on this, I'll talk about my rating for the game here in a second. But yeah, I think I like the remaster. It was fun to play it. But again, it still has the same issues as the original, like in the original Oblivion. Yeah, in the original Oblivion, it's fun, but again, there's not very much depth to the exploration in this game. So I find the exploration is in the remaster, just like the original, it's not very good. Um, and I just felt like there wasn't enough side quests, and some of the side quests in this game are just kind of like talking to people, going to certain areas, doing certain objectives and stuff. But there's really good side quests in this game. There's really good content in this game. But like once you kind of do everything in the game and the DLCs, just like the original, you know, it's yeah, just like it's like I find myself, that's why you know the original Oblivion, I don't want to replay it, and then this remaster I don't want to replay is just because the exploration is not that good. A lot of the dungeons are very similar to each other, um, and yeah, just like the whole leveling system in this game, it's definitely improved in this game. Like the original Oblivion, you can still play the game, it's fine, but the leveling system is like a little bit, but a bit of a complex leveling system that I find in the original. It's kind of still similar in this game, but it's a bit improved. But um, yeah, again, not enough side content in Oblivion, and then also not enough exploration. So that's one thing. These games are fun to play, but this Oblivion and the remaster are just not that replayable. It's fun to play and do all the DLCs and stuff, but after you do a bit of exploration and do some of the side quests, you're just kind of like, it's just not that interesting. But it is fun to play the content, get all the achievements. It is fun with this game to check all the new technology. Also, another thing though too, in Oblivion, In the original, I played as a vampire, so I was able to play as a vampire from the start of the game and then complete all the content as a vampire. But in this game, you can still be a vampire. But I just found it more difficult to be a vampire. I tried being a vampire, but there were some changes to the whole vampire system in this game. So I do recommend the original if you're going to be a vampire. It is a lot more fun to you play as a vampire. It's a lot more easy. It's not as complicated. You can just play through the whole game. I did all the quests and the factions DLC as a vampire. It was really good. But in this remaster, there were just like a lot of changes. Like to being a vampire, I just kind of found it too difficult to play as a vampire. Like you could play as a vampire as a certain character, but playing through the whole game as a vampire in the remaster just like really isn't that. It's just not really that doable. I mean, maybe you could do it, but it's not that. It's yeah, it just doesn't seem like that. Just wasn't really that fun or doable. It was just kind of like in the original it was really fun to be a vampire, but like in this game, I don't know if they changed it. I don't really know, but it just seems that they changed it. I just like kind of became a vampire and waited around and stuff, and like it just kind of seemed a little bit changed and kind of more difficult. So just really, like I said, it's not really doable. So, the original is definitely better. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the original is more fun. So if you've never played Oblivion, play the original with the DLCs. That's a lot of fun. The remaster, it's fun. It's good, but it's a game that you would play and play the content you want to, and then it's just like playing Oblivion again with new technology. So just some of the changes were not that interesting, I don't think, but it's still fun. I like Oblivion, so I wanted to play the remaster, and I still had lots of fun with it. I still like this game, but it's just not a game, just like the original Oblivion. Like it's not a game I want to replay. So the remaster is not something I want to play again, but it still was fun. So, I do think that I think the Oblivion remaster it's for someone that the Oblivion remaster is for somebody that wants to. It's for someone that wants to. It's for someone that just wants to play Oblivion again with new technology. That's what I would say. It's still fun, but the original is definitely better, like I said. So, but I still like the remaster. So my review of Oblivion Remastered, I still liked it. For me, I liked it playing on Xbox Series S. It might be different on other platforms. I'm not sure. I didn't have too many issues. I still thought it was fun. So Oblivion Remastered for me, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I still liked it. It's still a good game. Obviously there's different reviews on here. In general, it got an 80. So, I do agree with that with the other reviews on here. But yeah, for me it was a 9 out of 10. I really did like it. So yeah, it was lots of fun. But again, it's just not a game I'd want to replay. But it was definitely fun to have a Oblivion Remastered. That was really cool to play that. So it was lots of fun. But yeah, so that's all I got to talk about in this video. So yeah, so that'll be it for this video, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.